Hello and welcome to Everyday Tarot, your daily dive into the divine wisdom of the tarot. I'm your host, Camille A. Saunders, healer, tarot enthusiast, and professional witch, and today I'm talking about tarot and jade. Whether you're a seasoned tarot reader or just starting to explore, this podcast offers daily insights, intuitive messages, and practical advice drawn from the cards. Each episode is designed to help you connect with your inner wisdom, find clarity in your decisions, and tap into the energy of the universe. Tune in every day, Monday through Friday, for fresh perspectives and empowering guidance from the tarot as interpreted by me. If you love the show, the best way to support it for free is by listening daily, leaving a review, and subscribing or following in your favorite podcast app. I am offering a 12-week Tarot for Transformation live course starting at the end of September. Deep dive the first 12 of the major arcana cards all together as we embody archetypes and learn about how to transform ourselves through the tarot. If you're interested in crafting your own tarot cards, you can go ahead and get my full workshop that includes the hour-long recording, my step-by-step method, examples of the cards I've created, journaling questions, and a PDF to walk you all through it for just $33. I also just updated my Patreon benefits to be bigger and better than ever, so if you want an individual card pulled for you once a month live on the podcast, join the Everyday Tarot Patreon family at the Lovers level. If you'd like to support the podcast even further, you can get a one-time individual 5-card reading in addition to all the other benefits if you join the Witch Bitch level on the Patreon. I recently did a collective tarot reading for the new moon in Virgo on August 21st, and the replay for that will be in the show notes. I will also have this weekend, as I'm recording this, on I believe September 21st, is the next new moon, so I'll be recording live starting on the 22nd for the next collective tarot reading. So if you want to get a card pulled for you, make sure you join the Everyday Tarot Patreon family at the Lovers level beforehand so that I can do that for you. If you're local to me in the greater Puget Sound area, you can check out my Let's Talk Tarot meetup group. Come chat with other tarot enthusiasts, bring your favorite decks, and play tarot and oracle decks all together. If you're interested in celebrating the full moon, I'll be holding a full moon women's circle for the rest of 2025. Join my colleague Izzy and I under the glow of the full moon for an evening of connection, reflection, and ritual. We'll be meeting at Thresholds Collective in Tacoma the first Sunday of the month to welcome in the full moon together. So upcoming dates are October 5th, November 2nd, and December 7th. If you are interested, you can sign up for one or all three, and we hope to see you there. If you want to know what's going on with me and what has the most up-to-date information on upcoming events, presentations, musings, and more, and puts it all in one place, you can join my newsletter list. If you do so, you will get a free PDF with the 2025 5-card tarot spread I created just for you, my lovely listeners, at the beginning of this year. So make sure to sign up for that now if you aren't already on the list. And if you don't already know, I'm a sex and relationships therapist and coach, seeing clients virtually all over from my home office. I love working with queer, poly, and witchy clients. If you'd like to work with someone that doesn't judge you, is witchy just like you, and helps you learn how to deal with anxiety, chronic pain or illness, communication issues, self-advocacy, and sex, head to my website and book a free consultation now to start your journey. I'm also going to be teasing today that I will be speaking at the Queer Joy Summit this year. It will be October, let me look real quick at my calendar so I don't tell you the wrong days. Let's see, October 13th through the 15th, so a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in mid-October. I am going to be speaking on queering the tarot. So I hope that if you're interested, you can join me for that. Also, I will be submitting a freebie for if you join the Queer Joy Summit booster. So if you can attend the summit for free. I'll have the sign up for that soon for you. I think it goes live at the end of September, so I'll start talking about it and I'll get you those links as soon as possible. For that, it's run by Colette Dalton. If you go to queerjoysummit.com, you can check out what it looked like last year or in the spring, but we're doing it again this fall, coming up soon. And yeah, I'll be talking about querying the tarot. I will have, like I said, I'll have a booster item as well. So if you pay to get kind of like the upgrade and get all of the replays and everything and all these extra things that folks that are speaking are adding on, you will also get my queer coven spooky spread of a tarot spread specifically for Halloween season that I am creating for you all. So I will have, I already made it, but I have a spooky, cute bat themed PDF that has this wonderful spread that will be sort of like mashing together queerness and Halloween and the tarot all together. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, make sure that you are going to my website, CamilleSaunders.com/everydaytarot. I will get the link for the Queer Joy Summit sign up as soon as it goes live. And then yeah, you can be on the lookout for getting the booster add-on, which is a paid offer, and then you will get my queer coven a spooky tarot spread for free if you join that, and also lots of other goodies. So I will be promoting that on my social media and such starting in October, so be on the lookout, but I wanted to tease it now so you will podcast listeners get kind of first info about what that's going to look like, and then I'm excited to do that. All right, so you can find the links for any of these offers I talked about in the show notes or on my website, CamilleSaunders.com/everydaytarot, in addition to the images of the cards I pull. All right, so welcome to season 15, where I'm talking all about tarot and crystals. If you haven't listened to my other seasons yet, you can check those out. I have had many topics. I've talked tarot basics. I've gone through all 78 tarot cards, one per episode. If you're ever looking for a specific card, the easiest, and an episode related to it, the easiest way is to go to my website, CamilleSaunders.com/everydaytarot, and type in the search bar at the top the name of the card or episode that you are hoping to look for. I have talked about tarot and pop culture. Season 5 was I went through 13 common tarot spreads. Season 10, tarot and witchcraft. Season 11, tarot and plant allies. Season 12, tarot and animals. And recently I wrapped up season 14, which was all about frequently asked questions about the tarot. But like I said, we are in season 15 now, where I'm talking all about tarot and crystals. And today's episode, I am talking all about jade. So we're going to get into the myth, the magic, and the meaning behind jade, and then I will pull a card to see what message jade has to share with us today. And I will be getting my information from the book Stones of the Goddess, 104 Crystals for the Divine Feminine by Nicholas Pearson. It's a recent book that I picked up I recently picked up the book at my local witchy store. Well, it used to be local witchy store in University Place in the Tacoma area, Crescent Moon Gifts, shout out. I also held my event, Craft the Craft, where we watched the craft and crafted virtual tarot cards last October there. But anyway, they have a lovely selection, lovely store, and I picked up this book as I kind of knew I was going to be doing a crystals season and wanted to get a good amalgamation of information in book form, because I don't know about you, but when I look up on the internet these days, AI has created a lot of things and a lot of misinformation, and so I prefer to have my information in book form, especially going forward, and also so I can reference it and look at it and things like that. But I will have the book in the show notes if you want to check it out. Anyway, let's get into talking about jade. All right, so jade, it refers to two different minerals, actually. The first is nephrite, and an admixture of actinolite and tremolite, both members of the amphibole group. Nephrite's structure of interwoven fibers of its constituent materials resembles a felted mass. This makes nephrite tougher than steel. The second jade is jadeite, a granular formation in the pyroxene group. Jade is found worldwide in a variety of colors and has been sacred to virtually every culture that has known it. The general properties of jade in this entry are based on the virtues of green jade. There are other, so I will be talking about that today. There are also blue and Lemurian jade as well. So I'm going to talk specifically about green jade today. Perhaps I will get into other jades in the future. But jade in all of its permutations has been esteemed since antiquity. It is generally considered to be a stone of peace and good fortune. It's connected to several goddesses around the world. One of the early mythic references to jade is in connection with the descent of Ishtar or Inanna. As the goddess travels through the underworld to find her lover, she must remove a garment at each of the 7 gates she encounters. At the 5th gate, she sheds her girdle adorned with jade. Jade was once popular among midwives who would wear the stone or fasten it around the bodies of pregnant women. It was employed for a healthy pregnancy and safe delivery. Their use of jade during pregnancy likely stems from Ishtar's famed jade girdle. Jade is considered sacred to the Egyptian goddess Mahat, bestower of justice. It has been used since the time of the Egyptians to reveal the truth and draw justice into a person's life. Because it also draws good fortune, jade can be a helpful aid in rights for favorable rulings in court cases. So very interesting. To the people of China, jade was associated with the natural world. It's represented virtues such as beauty, truth, wisdom, and various colors of jade were connected to the cardinal directions, the heavens, the earth, and the elements. Jade remains a preferred medium for carving the likeness of the Bodhisattva Kuan Yin, the goddess of mercy. In popular belief in China today, Kuan Yin shares many characteristics with the Great Mother archetype. Jade invites her blessings of compassion, loving kindness, and healing. Some of the richest lore about jade, especially in relation to the divine feminine, comes from the cultures of Central and South America. Jadeite is prevalent in several parts of the Americas, and the indigenous cultures that have valued it have valued it above all other substances. Jades in shades of blue and blue-green, or green and bluish-green, is sacred to the Aztec goddess Chalchiuhtlicue, whose name translates as she who wears a skirt of jade. She was revered as the goddess of water, lakes, and rivers, and of other natural forces like storms, and was also the patroness of childbirth. To the Aztec, pieces of jade were more than just an emblem of the goddess. They were fractions of the same goddess, and as were such, were objects of profound veneration. Jade effigies of the Aztec goddess were used in rituals of adoration. A description of such a rite is recorded in the writings of the Spanish conquistadors in 1580. And a statue of Chalchiuhtlicue was taken outdoors, washed in the river, and returned to a temple to be ceremonially fed with human sacrifice. Jade is also connected to the goddesses who rule the maize harvest or corn, an aspect of the Earth Mother. They are revered as such because corn exhibits green silk. Both deities are traditionally depicted with large locks of jade-colored hair. As late as the 1980s, women in Teltoquingo, Mexico, were reported to dye their hair green to resemble the jade-colored locks of the goddess of maize. Let's see what else here. Jade's many colors reflect the natural world all around us. Though most modern practitioners visualize it connected with the elements of water and earth, ancient peoples considered it sacred to each of the elements, the pervasive idea being that it was a gift of the heavens related to spirit. Jade has accrued several, sometimes contradictory astrological associations through the ages as well. Ultimately, it proves to be a versatile stone of many virtues indeed. Jade lends itself well to matters of money, business, and luck. You can use it in spells to attract better financial opportunities or to tilt negotiations in your favor. It can be used in workings for successful court cases, like I talked about. It can be added to a charm bag with herbs such as calamus, licorice, and deer tongue to help deer's tongue to help you succeed. Jade also encourages compassion, fairness, and a charitable mindset. It's connected to the goddess of love archetype. Jade can be used to draw romance into your life or to breathe new appreciation into an existing relationship. Jade is also a popular tool in the cosmetic industry, especially in Asia, where folks massage the face with it. If you've ever seen like rollers, like jade rollers, to reduce puffiness, promote circulation, and to reveal your inner and outer beauty. Several cultures have used jade to make beautiful music as well. It can be polished or shaped into a lithophone, a percussion instrument made of stones. Accordingly, jade is connected to many art forms and can help you find your inner muse. It's also used for healing, protection, and weather magic. Many modern crystal mystics find it helpful in the garden as it helps plants grow vigorously. It's long been connected to otherworldly beings like dragons and can be used for spirit communication. With jade, with all its tenacity and resiliency, has connotations of eternity. Use it to reach into the distant past for karmic healing and for tapping into ancestral wisdom. So again, to kind of recap, for magical uses, jade is associated with peace, abundance, fertility, healing, luck, longevity, beauty, protection, spirit communication, dream work, and astral travel. Its element signatures are earth, water, and spirit. Its astrological signatures are Venus, Moon, Libra, Virgo, and Gemini. The goddess archetypes are Earth Mother, Ocean Mother, Goddess of Love, and the Muse. And the formation process is metamorphic. All right, so now let's dive in and see what the cards have to say today. What message does Jade have to share with us? And I'm going to be pulling from the Goddess of Love Tarot deck, a book and deck for embodying the erotic divine feminine by Gabriella Herstick and illustrated by Julia Popescu, also known as Snakes for Hair on Instagram and their website. But yeah, I figured this was appropriate since we were talking about love and the goddess of love and Jade's connection, that this deck would work well with it. So messages, what message, Jade, do you have for us? What do we need to know? What messages do the goddess of love have to share? All right. Okay, let's see. I pulled the Ace of Cups. All right. Let's get in and see what is the Ace of Cups all about. The Ace of Cups is always a boon because it represents romance about to bloom and love about to pour through the heavens into the material world. It's a blessing from the unyielding potential of your heart. It is also the goddess of love in her expansive potentiality. The goddess is smiling down on your adventure, your new partnership or desire for such and more than anything, you. Whatever you desire is about to blossom. The potential is juicy and promising, so trust in your healing and intuition and in the guidance you receive from the goddess on how to navigate these waters. So the affirmation associated with this card is I surrender and breathe into all the new experiences of love being presented. And the journal question, if you want to journal on this, would be how can I trust in the love, romance, and lust to come and surrender to it? All right, so things are blooming, right? Aces are all about the beginning of a journey. Cups are about, right, emotions, so, or expansive, sort of potential. So yeah, the goddess is smiling down on your adventures, your new partnerships or desires for such, and you yourself, right? Whatever you desire is about to blossom. So yeah, something's really unfolding in your life. And I definitely feel that we're about to exit the eclipse portal we've been in since September 7th on the full moon on September 21st this weekend. If you're listening to this as it comes out, we will exit the eclipse portal that we've been in for the past 2 weeks, and that's really been transforming things, and it sounds like we're going to have new opportunities and new things blooming, or even things that we've been working on actually kind of come to fruition at that time. But again, because this is an ace, that's kicks off a journey, right? We're not going to see completion yet. We're not going to see, again, we're seeing potentiality, right? The beginning of an adventure, new partnerships or desires coming through, right? Healing, intuition, guidance from the goddess, and also how to navigate that. So be open to new things, right? Be open to some of these new opportunities or people that might be entering your life right now, to kind of see where they're going to go. Because again, this might be kicking off a new journey for us. All right. Well, thanks for joining me today on Everyday Tarot. If you want to join me on the journey of using the tarot for transformation, you can click on the link in the show notes to get more info. We'll be working together for 12 weeks of calls and journaling to discover what happens when we want to transform our lives through the tarot. Links for the tarot decks will always be in the show notes and on my website if you'd like to look at them or purchase them. And thanks for joining me today on Everyday Tarot. Just as a reminder, the podcast comes out daily, Monday through Friday for all of 2025. And if you want to, you can email me, me@CamilleASaunders.com with your thoughts, questions, and more. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.